oh my god, excuse me, for my ratchet room. It's gonna save you so much time, bring out so much joy in the long run. This is what Richard Rants is for, to rant my life away. This is super random. This is what happens when I'm basically not studying and procrastinating. So hopefully it's entertaining. But anyways, what is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Richa Rants. My name is Richa Anurak. Thank you so much for clicking. Basically, I wanted to do an episode, or a rant, if you will, about burnout. Excuse me, for my ratchet room. Because I feel that I honestly have really experienced this for the past couple of months or so. I have realized that burnout is real, and I didn't actually realize it until honestly today. Actually, this is what Richard Rants is for, to rant my life away. Like, I am a college student. Whether you're in high school, whether you're in college, whether you're working a 9 to 5, whether your job maybe has a very crazy hectic schedule where every single day is different, everyone is busy, and I think it really is super important that you prioritize yourself and realize that you cannot do everything. Number one lesson that I have learned is that it's super, super important to say no. And I think that's something that's super hard for all of us to learn. Saying no is the hardest thing in life, honestly, but it's probably the most important. It's going to save you so much time, and also it's going to bring out so much joy in the long run. Saying no doesn't necessarily mean that you are being rude. Saying no means that you're prioritizing yourself. We have to prioritize ourselves before we want to help other people in our life. The only way that you can be the best friend, sister, daughter, son, partner, whatever role we are in our life, you have to make sure you're spending time for yourself and you're taking care of yourself. Long story short, I was just doing every single activity, and there were so many things that I was passionate about. It wasn't honestly until this week where I really just was like kind of losing my mind, because my body was just kind of giving out on me, and it kind of needed rest, honestly, because of just how early I was waking up and how late I was sleeping. It was kind of like my body just needed that extra sleep. And it got me thinking that the plan that you have, it is so important that you schedule time for yourself and that you don't pack so many stuff in. This is honestly for anyone who is super passionate. I think sometimes it's hard for us to realize that you can't do everything. There's only 24 hours in a day. Balancing time for work, but also you're spending a little bit of time taking care of yourself. Another thing that I realized, self-care does not have to be super elaborate. I think a lot of us think that we have to have this whole self-care routine. Like, I have to do like this whole journal entry. I have to make sure I set up this whole situation. Obviously, we have busy schedules. We all have tasks that need to be completed, and maybe we don't have the luxury of having all of this time to take care of ourselves. But maybe if it's just even like a simple amount of time, just checking in with yourself throughout the day. For me, I have the luxury of walking from point A to point B because I go to college. Maybe it's taking a drive, honestly, and listening to some music, talking with your friends. You know, I think it's simple stuff like that that make checking in with yourself easy and manageable. The whole moral of the story is that it's important to say no, and that self-care is about the small stuff and finding out what works for you. I literally did not plan on ranting today. I mean, I rant all the time, but I don't always film it. Life is so unpredictable in that you can't really plan for everything. You can't plan for when you get sick, if your family gets sick, whether a storm is going to hit, the arguments that could potentially happen, for your frustration. There's only so much that you can plan for in advance. It's about your attitude more than anything. That's what we keep on saying on this channel, right? If you go into life with a positive attitude and knowing that everything is going to work out, you hold on to those values that you have, and you realize that you got it, and you're surrounding yourself with people who care about you, then it all works out. Thank you for watching my beautiful breakdown of breakdowns. Damn, that was some dark humor right there. But no, seriously, thank you all so much for watching that. Hopefully it helped someone. If y'all can give a like and subscribe, that would be very much appreciated for your girl. I will see you guys for the next video. Bye, y'all.